Hello and welcome back to another episode of Courts This Week, your go-to source for the latest legal updates presented by Livelaw. I'm your host Syed Amir Hussain and I'm here to take you through the most significant updates from this week. From the corridors of the Supreme Court to local judicial proceedings, I'll be providing you with clear and concise summaries that keep you informed and ahead of the curve. Remember, for a more in-depth understanding, do visit our website at www.livelaw.in. In today's episode, we cover the NEET-UG 2024 controversy and the pleas in the Supreme Court, the top court staying the release of the film Humare, Baraah, the technical glitches that led to the cancellation of the Supreme Court AoR exam, and much more. So let's dive into the headlines. We begin with the updates relating to the ongoing NEET-UG 2024 controversy. For more context, the NEET-UG exam is held for admissions for MBBS, BDS and Ayush in government and private institutions of the country. A total of 24 lakh candidates registered for the exam this time and 97% of them attempted it. The ongoing controversy relates to the allegations of malpractices, paper leaks and irregularities in the result, which has led to the filing of multiple petitions in various courts of the country. The Supreme Court addressed 3 significant petitions challenging the exam results this week. One petition, filed by Physics Wala CEO Alak Pandey, contested the National Testing Agency's decision to award grace marks, terming it arbitrary. Another sought a complete recall of the results due to the alleged paper leaks and other malpractices. The third petition also opposed the grace marks given to compensate for alleged time lost during the exam. You should know that the NTA has formed a 4-member committee to review the results of 1,563 candidates from the centers in Meghalaya, Bahadurgarh, Haryana and Dantewala and Balod in Chhattisgarh, Surat in Gujarat and Chandigarh, who were allegedly given grace marks for loss of time. This week, the center informed the Supreme Court that it had decided to cancel the grace marks awarded to 1,563 candidates. These students will be informed of their actual scores and offered a retest option. If they decline the retest, their initial scores from the May 5th exam will be considered. Recording the stand of the NTA and the union government, the Supreme Court disposed of the petition challenging the awarding of grace marks. While the plea challenging the awarding of grace marks was disposed of after recording the submissions of the NTA and the center, the Supreme Court sought their response to a petition seeking the cancellation of the NEET-UG 2024 exam due to an alleged paper leak. Justice Vikram Nath and Justice Ehsanuddin Amanullah, constituting the vacation bench, expressed concerns over the sanctity of the exam, stating it had been affected and demanded answers. However, the court has declined to halt the counselling process for selected students. Justice Amanullah emphasized that the situation was complex, requiring clarity and accountability from the NTA. The petition filed by Shivangi Mishra and 9 others on June 1st, before the results were announced, called for a reconduct of the exam. Notably, petitions submitted post-result declaration were not considered in this session. The court has scheduled the next hearing for July 8th, seeking a comprehensive response from the NTA regarding the alleged paper leak and the integrity of the examination process. The Supreme Court also issued notice on a plea seeking a CBI investigation into the alleged paper leak and malpractices in the NEET-UG 2024 exam. Justice Vikram Nath and Justice Sandeep Mehta, recognizing the implications for the future of 24 lakh students, tagged this case with similar pending petitions, all set for a hearing on July 8th. Among the 7 writ petitions addressed was one filed by NEET-UG candidates Hiten Singh Kashyap and Palak Mittal, highlighting allegations of exam center manipulations. The plea referenced multiple incidents, including a Gujarat police case involving a teacher offering to solve the NEET exam for a fee, and FIRs in Patna and Uttar Pradesh allegedly indicating substantial proof of the NEET paper leak. Additionally, the Supreme Court also issued notice to a transfer petition filed by the NTA seeking to move a Delhi High Court case about paper leaks and irregularities to the top court. This week, the Supreme Court suspended the release of the film Humare, Baraah until the Bombay High Court resolves the case challenging its CBFC certification. Scheduled for a 14 June release, the film is accused of being derogatory towards Islamic faith and married Muslim women in India. Justice Vikram Nath and Justice Sandeep Mehta, after viewing the movie's teaser, found it extremely offensive. The petitioner argued that the trailer alone was sufficient to challenge the film's release, citing its potential to harm religious sentiments. The Supreme Court's interim order halts the film's release and film screening pending a thorough examination by the Bombay High Court. The case now awaits the High Court's judgment on the merits of the challenge to the film's certification and its eventual release. This week, the Supreme Court disposed of the Delhi government's plea for immediate water release from Haryana, citing a severe water crisis in the national capital. The court directed Delhi to approach the Upper Yamuna River Board, emphasizing the complexity and sensitivity of the interstate water sharing. Justices Prashant Kumar Mishra and Prasanna B. Varale noted the recurring nature of such disputes, recalling a similar situation in 2018 when a committee was appointed without court directions. The court reiterated its stance of not intervening in technical water distribution issues, pointing to its lack of expertise on the subject matter. Additionally, the court sought confirmation regarding a statement by the Himachal Pradesh government regarding the release of 137 cusecs of water. The Advocate General of Himachal Pradesh retracted the statement, clarifying that the state lacked additional water for release. This week, the Supreme Court refused to quash criminal charges against Karnataka MLA Vinay Kulkarni, accused in the 2016 murder of BJP worker Yogesh Gowda. Gowda, a Zilla Panchayat member, was murdered by an armed gang at his gym. MLA Kulkarni, a Congress member, is alleged to have conspired in this crime. Justices P.V. Sanjay Kumar and Augustine Massey dismissed Kulkarni's special leave petition challenging the Karnataka High Court's decision to uphold charges framed by the special court. Senior advocate Siddharth Dave, representing Kulkarni, argued that the MLA was named only in the second CBI charge sheet and the widow's statement did not implicate him. However, the court found the case unsuitable for quashing based on the present facts. Additionally, the court noted that the minister had also written a letter to the Chief Secretary requesting the transfer of the public prosecutor in the trial. The Supreme Court faced technical challenges during its first ever computer-based test for the annual Advocate on Record AoR examination this week. Candidates who opted for the online mode of the practice and procedure exam could not complete it due to significant technical problems. Conducted at Guru Har Gobind Institute of Management and Technology in Delhi, issues such as server downtime and system failure prevented candidates from uploading their answers. Consequently, the Supreme Court registry officials announced the cancellation of the online exam. A notice issued by Devinder Pal Walia, Registrar and Secretary of the Board of Examiners, outlined the next steps. A rescheduled date for Paper 1 will be announced soon. The pen and paper mode is now mandatory for all remaining papers, and the duration for these exams is extended by 1 hour. The venue for upcoming papers is now fixed at the Judges Library in the Supreme Court of India. Notably, the Supreme Court Advocate on Record Association, that is the SCAORA, had expressed its concerns to the Secretary General, seeking immediate and effective solutions. This week, the Madras High Court directed all advocates and senior advocates in the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry to pay junior lawyers a minimum stipend of Rs 15,000 to Rs 20,000. Initially, the court has asked the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry to issue circulars to all bar associations asking them to pay the minimum stipend. But this order was later modified to direct advocates and senior advocates to pay junior lawyers the stipend. Justice S.M. Subramaniam and Justice C. Kumarappan emphasized the importance of supporting young lawyers financially, preventing them from enduring the hardships faced by the earlier generations. The court's decision was informed by the basic cost of living and the prevalent cost index in the state. The directive mandates a stipend of Rs 20,000 for lawyers practicing in Chennai, Madurai and Coimbatore and Rs 15,000 for those in other districts. The court stressed the responsibility of all legal profession stakeholders to create a supportive and respectful environment for new lawyers. This week, the Gujarat High Court issued an interim stay on the release of Maharaj, a film featuring Junaid Khan, the son of actor Amir Khan. Justice Sangeeta K. Vishayan granted the stay in response to a plea from devotees of Lord Krishna and followers of the Pushti Marg sect. The petitioners argued that the film, which dramatizes the 1862 libel case, contains blasphemous remarks about Hinduism and Lord Krishna, which has the potential to disrupt public order and incite violence against their sect and the Hindu religion. Netflix had planned to release the film on June 2nd. The case is now scheduled for a detailed hearing on June 18th, during which the court will further examine the petitioner's concern and the film's content. Former MP Prajwal Ravanna sent to judicial custody till June 24th in the alleged sexual assault case. Former Janata Dal secular leader Prajwal Ravanna has been remanded to judicial custody until June 24th concerning a sexual assault case. The additional city civil and sessions judge in Bengaluru issued this order after the special investigation team, that is the SIT, did not seek further custody for ongoing investigations. Prajwal was apprehended last month at Bengaluru airport upon his return from Germany. The case involves multiple viral videos allegedly showing him assaulting women, which led to his arrest. The Karnataka State Commission for Women intervened, prompting the formation of the SIT to investigate the allegations thoroughly. The SIT continues its probe, focusing on gathering more evidence and witness testimonies to build a strong case against the former MP. And that's a wrap for this week's Legal News Roundup. Before we bid adieu, the entire livelaw team has a small request for our dedicated viewers. As an independent and fact-driven media organization, we are deeply committed to fearless and ethical journalism to continue bringing you the latest legal updates, especially in this dynamic audio-visual format. We rely on your support. Here's how you can help. Give our video a thumbs up if you found it informative. Share it with your family and friends, classmates and colleagues. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Drop your valuable thoughts and feedback in the comments below and hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest releases. Don't forget to visit our website at www.livelaw.in for in-depth reports and analysis. Not only this, but the Livelaw channel offers membership for only ₹89 per month. Become a part of LL supporters today to access exclusive perks such as loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and live chat, priority reply to comments, and for our student pass audience, early access to explainers and legal updates. I am your host Syed Amir Hussain, and it's been a pleasure bringing you this week's Legal News Roundup. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay tuned to Livelaw. Thank you for watching.